It was fate that a TV show starring Mary Donaldson saw the light of day at a time when the princess was at the epicenter of a hurricane. Every picture of Mary Donaldson, 51, is news. Ever since Lecturas published pictures of Federico from Denmark, 55, spending a private evening with Genoveva Casanova, 47, in Madrid, the couple have been at the epicenter of a hurricane. Snapshots have put their marriage under scrutiny, and the speculation is heightened by the Danish royal house's determination to protect, more than ever, the Australian. Since everything blew up on November 8, we've barely seen Mary. In fact, he has attended only 3 official events since then, 2 of them without the press present. The institution is thus designed to protect Prince Federico's wife at one of the most delicate moments of her life, and as the local press points out, her marriage is hanging by a thread. Well, it was fate for Mary Donaldson to reappear publicly and do so through the front door, especially on television. This summer, the princess participated in Nature in Our Mind, a mental health program that will air this Thursday, November 30. The royal family has spoken out for the first time about the depression Mary Donaldson has suffered. Proud to be part of this television program about nature and mental health, the royal family did not hesitate to promote the program along with the explanatory text of what can be seen in the documentary, where Mary will have a lively conversation with 3 strangers who went through a very difficult phase. What no one expected was that the same text stated that Mary Donaldson suffers from depression. The Crown Princess has worked for many years to combat depression and focus on mental health, they quoted verbatim, without giving any further information about it. At the same time, nature and the importance of caring for it has been an integral part of the princess' life and work, they conclude. Very soon we will find out if Mary will use her intervention on this program to speak about her case and thereby detail when and as a result of which Australian plunged into this terrible disease. It seems almost normal for members of the royal court to suffer from this type of mental illness. It's impossible to forget the depression that Princess Masako suffered over the years along with Charlene of Monaco, Victoria of Sweden or the missing Lady Di.As. The synopsis shows, Mary walks along the beach chatting with doctor and TV presenter Peter Corderup-Geiling. Far from any ostentatious luxury, the Australian resorted to a stylish denim set consisting of a shirt and palazzo pants, to which she gave her personalized look with a light brown mini strap and a dark blue jacket. The casual outfit, which is completely unfamiliar to us, was completed with comfortable flesh-colored boots, bright family alliance in the midst of scandal, all the details of the Danish royal family's Christmas. In the midst of a media storm, Queen Margaret managed to reunite her children Frederick and Joachim, daughters-in-law Mary and Maria and, almost, all her grandchildren this Christmas, an image of family unity never seen before. Repeated for more than 4 years. As indicated in the official program, we will have to wait until January 1 next year to see Federico and Mary together again at the traditional government gala dinner. An evening that aims to put an end to speculation regarding their romantic relationship. From Masako to Charlene Monaco, members of the royal family have made no secret of their mental health problems. While it may seem like they're keeping a low profile, the truth is that many royals and princes have had to deal with various mental health issues at sensitive times in their lives. Princess Masako, 59, was removed from public life in 2004 due to severe depression. At the time, the imperial house justified it as stress, but the truth is that Naruhito's wife had endured a lot of pressure for not giving birth to a male heir, causing her to sink into severe mental illness against someone who continues to fight. Charlene Monaco, 45, was christened as the Sad Princess immediately after her marriage, a nickname that not only hasn't disappeared but has become increasingly popular over the years. Her cousin Christomejo Verduker admitted that she had a very difficult period before giving birth to the twins, an illness that reappeared just a few years ago as a result of an illness that left her trapped in South Africa for more than a year. Everyone knows the depression that plunged Lady Di into hell, a mental illness that years later her son Harry claimed he suffered from as a child. This is just one example of the havoc that royal life wreaks on some members of the royal family. Federico of Denmark has spoken the first words since the scandal over his photos with Genoveva Casanova erupted. Since the images of the prince and the Mexican woman in Madrid saw the light of day, every detail has been analyzed. Why were they together that day and night? How did Mary Donaldson react? What was the real relationship between the heir to the Danish throne and the mother of his children? Of course, the most interesting information was about the versions of the main characters. A few hours after receiving the news, the Royal House of Denmark issued a brief statement. Since then, however, the protagonists and their closest loved ones have opted for absolute silence. The gestures have been watched, and it has even been claimed that Queen Margaret would reconsider her decision to abdicate in favor of her son. But none of them had made any statement on the matter. Until now. Frederick of Denmark would choose to break his silence, though he probably wouldn't have believed it would have such an impact. According to El Otro Mundo, in his last public statement, Christian's father from Denmark, 18, wanted to put an end to this distance on this issue. Apparently, a Danish journalist asked him about the controversial images. Crown Prince Frederick, do you have any comment on what the Spanish media has published? Faced with this question, Federico would answer with two simple words, I don't have one.